Hey, Scott here from PAXELSIFT. We're on the Pack Rising floor. I'm here with Terry to discuss his new game, Paperbark. It's a really beautiful little game. If you gave us a quick elevator pitch, what's your game about for the folks playing at home?
Yeah, right. I've never been really good at pitching at all. But the game's essentially about a wombat kind of wandering through the Australian bush. And as the wombat kind of explores, the world gets painted in, and it kind of just tells this short story about the wombat.
Where did the idea for this game come from?
It started off as a uni project. Like all of us went to RMIT, and we were doing the games course there. And Ryan, who's the lead programmer, was working on this watercolor shader where the world kind of gets painted in. Yeah. And he teamed up with Nina, who's done all the amazing art. And you know, they were interested in doing something related to kids' books. They weren't really sure. And I came in on as the designer and was just like, because we're all actually from rural parts of Victoria. Yep. And I was just like, hey, like, why don't we just, focus on the books that we had growing up? like, we've never really seen that in games. Like, how would that translate? What would it look like? Absolutely. And it was so, it's just what we kind of know. So we just kind of went with it.
No, it does have a beautiful kids' book watercolor kind of feel to it. Who is it aimed at? Is it aimed at children or all ages?
It's not, because it was a uni project, we're kind of just making, we described it as a love letter to the bush, so we're just kind of making the game that we wanted to make. We didn't really think about target markets or who it's aimed at or anything like that. One thing when I was designing it though, I did want to make it as accessible as possible, so I didn't really want anyone to feel like they couldn't play it, It's just like a book, like anyone can kind of pick up a book and just flick through the pages, So just because kids can play it and it is essentially a kid's book, it isn't necessarily targeted at kids, Just kind of want anyone to be able to play it and enjoy it.
And so if people do want to come out and check it out, whereabouts are you today?
So we're under PAX Rising, just near door 4, I think. Yeah, I don't know. Still trying to figure it out myself. But yeah, we're at PAX, so you can find us. Look for the wombat.
That's it. It's a beautiful wombat game, and come down and check it out.